Welcome everybody to Intensity Broadcasting. My name's Josh Hall. This is the Shoney's Tuesday Night Truck Series here with the Doghouse Racing League on Intensity Broadcasting. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, whether you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitch. It does mean a lot to us that you're joining us here on Tuesday night. We're getting ready for the Group Interactive 102 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Before we get underway, we got practice just finishing up here tonight. And for those of you that were with us last week, you know that Adam Looney, Daniel Wilkerson's brother-in-law, unfortunately was battling cancer. We've got the Adam Strong logo on the screen. Unfortunately, Adam did pass away on the 14th. And our thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends as they work through this difficult time. So tonight we will, and for the rest of the season, we will have the Adam Strong on the screen. We will have the link down below to donate to the GoFundMe page to help out with the medical expenses and whatnot for the family. So please, if you can, don't be afraid to click that button and support. It would really, really help the family out, of course. Here tonight, we are getting ready to do 68 laps around this Charlotte Motor Speedway. You see practice has about 3 minutes left. Let's take a look. Oh, just realized that Adam Strong logo is kind of being covered up there. To that side of the screen. Let's take a look at your points coming into tonight. We see Kevin Thompson currently up at the top of the leaderboard. Jonathan Jennings sits back in second. Adam Gardner, Jeremiah Stutzman, and Just McMahon, your top five. Christopher Simon, the big mover, up 5 spots into sixth. Adam Thompson, Donald Leftwich, Kevin O'Powell, Andrew Hayes round out your top 10. We'll keep that up on the screen for a moment so you can see where your favorite driver is on the leaderboard. Here's our team standings. Look exactly the same as they did last week. So you can see no change in the team standings currently. As we got about 2 minutes before we get underway here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Of course, we want to thank all of our great sponsors here tonight, including our series sponsor, Shoney's. Doghouse Racing League's Tuesday Night Truck Series is proud to be sponsored by Shoney's. Shoney's is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stop by one of their West Virginia locations and try their freshly prepared legendary breakfast power and take home a whole strawberry pie. Shoney's friendly service and delicious food since 1947. And with those strawberry pies, they're great for the whole family. Office gatherings, holidays, picnics, and any celebration you'd like to make just a little bit sweeter. Of course, tonight's race is sponsored by Group6 Interactive. Group6 Interactive, or Vermont Web Design, SEO, and Digital Marketing. They're proud to be a local Vermont marketing agency. They're also available remotely for marketing service anywhere in the United States and internationally. So you can check them out at group6interactive.com. There is a link down below in the description. Just realized that my logo never actually popped up on the screen there. So there it is, Group 6 Interactive. So you can check them out at group6interactive.com. So we got about 30 seconds here left in practice. And as I mentioned, unfortunately, with Adam Looney passing away on the 14th, but we will have a salute to Adam here to start the race. Currently Mike Hayes at the top of the leaderboard. Chris Leftwich, Tyler Honeycutt, DJ Honeycutt, and Jeremiah Stutzman, your top 5 here in practice as we get ready for qualifying here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Also, while we have a second, I want to thank one of our great partners here as well at Intensity Broadcasting, which is Butt Kicker. Butt Kicker is an established and trusted leader in gaming haptics. The award-winning line of Butt Kicker brand products lets you feel ultra-low frequency sounds. Their products are used and endorsed around the world by leading PC console gamers, including professional sim racers. The patented design makes them incredibly accurate, powerful, and virtually indestructible. The Gamer Plus is the new and upgraded sim racing haptic that reproduces immersive, accurate, powerful sim racing, flight sim, and gaming effects. To check out the full line of Butt Kicker products, to figure out which one's right for you, you can visit thebuttkicker.com. Of course, they have more than just gaming haptics. You can find subwoofers and haptics for your living room as well for watching movies, listening to music. So check that out, thebuttkicker.com. We've got Jonathan Jennings, one of the first drivers out on track to make their qualifying attempt. Christopher Simon, also one of our big movers in the points, up 5 positions from last week. He's currently on track right now, coming to take the green flag. You hear a little lift for Simon there off of turn number 2. Got a little tight off the corner. Down through turns 3 and 4, off of turn number 4, coming to the stripe to take the white flag of his qualifying attempt. Currently Andrew Hayes, Mike Leftwich, DJ Honeycutt top of the board. And Chris Leftwich just went to the top of the leaderboard. Down across the line, and Simon is going to go P5. See Daniel Wilkerson out on track in that special Adam Strong paint scheme. Daniel Wilkerson is going to come through turns 1 and 2, make his way onto the backstretch, currently in the 16th position. Mary Jones says good luck to everybody. Mary, appreciate you tuning in here tonight. Wilkerson makes his way off of turn number 4. And down across the stripe, and he will go P14 currently. Kevin Thompson just took the green flag. He's coming down into turns 3 and 4. Thompson across the line on his first lap. He will move up into the 11th position. Justin McMahon just went P1 with a 30.24. It's 4/100ths faster than Mike Hayes. So just barely edging him out for the provisional pole currently, unless Kevin Thompson or Jeffrey Wimmer have anything to say about it? We got a couple drivers still left to qualify out there as well, as Thompson comes off of turn number 4 through the tri-oval across the stripe, and Thompson will move up to P4. So we've got about 50 seconds left here in qualifying. I see Jeffrey Wimmer parked on track. Doesn't look like anybody else is making their way out onto the speedway. Looks like Jason Miz is, oh, I thought he was keyed up on the end of pit road, but doesn't look like he is. So with about 20 seconds left, we want to thank everybody again for joining us here tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button, follow, and subscribe. Let us know you're in the chat. Let us know who, oh, here we go. Mary Jones says, big shout out to my Honeycut guys. As we have quite a few Honeycuts here in the race tonight, and she'll be rooting all of them on here tonight. So thanks for joining us again, Mary, and we do appreciate you tuning in on Intensity Broadcasting. So here we go. We're getting ready to grid up here. Let's take a look at the starting grid. And on pole tonight is Justin McMahon with Michael Hayes starting to the outside of row number 1. Tyler Honeycutt, he'll roll off from P3 with Kevin Thompson in the 4th position. Then DJ Honeycutt and Jonathan Jennings make up row number 3. Ricky Hudges, he'll qualify in 7th with Chris Leftwich to his outside in 8th. Adam Gardner and Steve Gerber make up your top 10. Donnie Honeycutt rolls off 11th with Joey Beck in the 85 to his outside in 12th. 13th is Christopher Simon and Dwayne Honeycutt in the 05 in 14th. Daniel Wilkerson, he rolls off 15th with Mike Leftwich rounding out row number 8. Row 9 will be Andrew Hayes in the 37 and Jeffrey Wimmer in the 73. Kevin Powell, he'll roll off from 19th with Jeremiah Stutzman in the 71 in 20th. Jason Miz 21st and Randall Barnett in the 22nd position. Eric Peck rolls off 23rd, and rounding out the field will be the 32 of Leander Johnson. As the field makes their way onto the front stretch and gets ready to grid up here, we get ready to do a salute to Adam Looney. Just a few more moments. We got a couple more cars getting ready to grid here on the front stretch before we go roll off here. Here we go. Pace car is rolling. And Justin McMahon's going to lead the field down into turn number 1. Of course, Daniel Wilkerson again in that Adam Strong paint job. We're going to remember Adam for the rest of the season. As the field is forming here on the backstretch. As Daniel Wilkerson makes his way up to the front of the field, and he is going to pace the field here in that Adam Strong race truck. As you can see, the pace car is still out on the track as we are going to have a series of pace laps here. Again, in remembrance of Adam Looney, who lost his life with a courageous battle with cancer Unfortunately, on October 14th, Adam did pass away. He was able to see that the race last week was dedicated in his honor. Did bring a smile to his face, and it's nice to see the entire family getting behind and supporting Adam. Again, if you would like to support Adam's family with any of the medical costs, there is a link down below in the description to a GoFundMe page. Any little bit helps. You see that field forming up behind the 78 of Daniel Wilkerson. He's going to fall back into his qualifying spot now. Thank you, Mary. Mary says prayers going out to the entire family of Adam. And his memory will live on, and we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in the Doghouse Racing League. So here we go. After a somber moment, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing. 68 laps is the distance here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Pace car dips down on the pit road. And Just McMahon leads him down to the green flag in the air. We are racing here at Charlotte, and McMahon and Mike Hayes side by side. A great jump for Hayes up on the high side. He's able to pull even with McMahon down through turns 1 and 2. And as they come through turns 1 and 2 for the first time, McMahon able to clear Mike Hayes. And here comes Kevin Thompson down to the inside, trying to take over that second position of Hayes. Greg Looney says, awesome tribute for his son, Adam. Greg, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your entire family. Especially everybody here at Intensity Broadcasting. On behalf of myself and everybody, we're with you and thinking of you. But with the action on the track, Kevin Thompson looking down to the inside of Mike Hayes, trying to take over that second position just behind Tyler Honeycutt. Looking down to the inside of Chris Leftwich. Leftwich, though, up on that high side, able to get that rolling. He's able to pull off the corner and pull ahead of Tyler Honeycutt as side-by-side battle continues for the second position between Mike Hayes and Kevin Thompson. Thompson now, Hayes able to clear Thompson through a move, tried to get around McMahon, and McMahon able to throw a little bit of a block there to keep Hayes right behind. And now Chris Leftwich looking up to the high side of McMahon, and of Thompson, and here comes McMahon with a challenge on the inside from Mike Hayes, who's going to dive down into turn number 1. Hayes is going to get off the corner a little bit better, but here comes McMahon rolling that high side yet again. As we got a side-by-side battle for the lead. Now Hayes is going to clear McMahon, but McMahon's going to come back on the high side here. Tries to get a run back into turn number 1. Not able to do so, and Hayes is going to hold on to that top spot. A little further back, we see the 85 of Joey Buck working the back bumper of Adam Gardner. Gardner now looking down to the inside of DJ Honeycutt. This is a battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th. And just behind Steve Gerber, looking up to the high side of Donnie Honeycutt, and Christopher Simon looking down to the inside of Gerber. So move Simon up into the 11th position. And Kevin Thompson working all over the back bumper of Chris Leftwich, trying to take over that 3rd position. Action all over the track as Joey Beck now takes a look down to the inside of Adam Gardner. Beck hooking that apron, that white line through the corner, trying to get that truck to turn as he's working to the inside of Gardner. Tries to slide up in front of Gardner, but Gardner's still there. Ooh, Gardner almost got into the wall. He had to lift to keep that truck off the wall. That's going to easily give that position to Joey Beck. So move Joey up into the 8th position. Now Beck is looking to the back bumper of DJ Honeycutt. Beck's going to take a look down to the inside, but not going to be close enough to make that move. Meanwhile, looking off the back bumper of Tyler Honeycutt, he sees that battle taking place behind him, and Tyler's trying to run down the 21 of Kevin Thompson. Here comes DJ Honeycutt taking a look at Ricky Hudges, but Hudges just a little too far out in front to try to make that move as we're coming across to start lap number 10. And Charlotte's known for its high speeds and its great battles. You're seeing exactly that here tonight as drivers are able to use the high lane, the low lane. They can pretty much put the truck wherever they'd like. And we're seeing that tonight, using that high lane to get the momentum off the corner, that low lane taking the shorter way around. Wherever that truck's going to work, that's where these drivers are going to go. And right now we're seeing exactly that as Mike Hayes continues to lead Justin McMahon by 0.2 of a second. Well, Dwayne Honeycutt, I think Dwayne just got up into the wall. No, truck looks okay. He's just sliding backwards right now. He's might have had to get out of it to avoid running somebody over and just lost all his momentum as Adam Gardner is now looking down to the inside of Joey Beck. And Donnie Honeycutt right behind, trying to move himself forward as well. And Christopher Simon trying to find a way through as well. So we got 4 trucks under a blanket here as they work their way through turns 1 and 2. Kevin Thompson trying to get around Chris Leftwich up on the high side. And he is going to take that position away up on the high side. Ricky Hudges taking a look down to the inside of Tyler Honeycutt. And just behind DJ Honeycutt. So 2 of the Honeycutt boys right there, battling with Ricky Hudges. It's a battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th, excuse me. Up front, though, Mike Hayes has a challenge from Justin McMahon. McMahon was just up on the back bumper of Hayes. Now Hayes trying to do what he can to keep himself out in front. Right behind we see DJ Honeycutt battling with Tyler Honeycutt and Joey Beck here in this mix as well. Battles all over the track right now as we see Adam Gardner trying to work to the outside of Donnie Honeycutt. And Gardner's going to use that high lane and take over that position. Christopher Simon trying to follow through as well. McMahon keeps closing the gap here on Mike Hayes, but just not close enough to try to make a move. So he's going to sit right there on the back bumper of Hayes. Oh, we got our first driver to come down pit road. It's the one of Eric Peck. Not sure if that's a scheduled pit stop or not, but seems like it's a bit early to try to make their way down onto pit road. Especially with the top 10 getting stage points at the halfway mark. Jeremiah Stutzman, Jeffrey Wimmer side by side right in front of them. We see Donnie Honeycutt and Steve Gerber battling. As the battle for the lead continues, this time Justin McMahon was able to pull alongside of Mike Hayes, just not close enough to make that move happen, but up on the high side, can he keep the momentum as they come down the backstretch towards turns 3 and 4? McMahon up on that high lane, trying to use that momentum on the high lane. You can keep that truck wound up just a little bit more up there to try to get that run to make the pass. And as the tires wear out, that high lane starts to become a little bit more prominent. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now as McMahon is trying to get around Hayes up on the high side. And McMahon is going to clear Hayes off of turn number 2, so move Justin McMahon up into the lead. Now Kevin Thompson looking down to the inside of Mike Hayes as they come down the front stretch through the quad oval. And Kevin Thompson's going to take over that second position. So Mike Hayes struggling a little bit as the run goes on. Might have burned off that right front just a little bit, trying to race, trying to stay out in front. And we're seeing that right now as he's fallen back into the third position. Joey Beck trying to make a move on Chris Leftwich, trying to take over the 6th position. And this battle is continuing. Now Jeffrey Wimmer down on the low side. See Daniel Wilkerson right here in the mix as well. I'm sorry, that's Kevin Powell. I apologize. Kevin Powell also running an Adam Strong paint job, so a lot of support for the family here tonight. As Chris Leftwich and Joey Beck continue to do battle. Also Steve Gerber and Tyler Honeycutt battling here as Tyler's going to hold on to that 10th position. Kevin Powell's going to take a look down underneath Donnie Honeycutt, trying to take over that 13th position, and he will easily take that position away. And Jeremiah Stutzman down on pit road. And I got to believe that these are unscheduled stops for these drivers. Kevin Thompson trying to make a move here on Justin McMahon as they come off of turn number 4 down through the quad oval. Now Adam Gardner, Jeffrey Wimmer on pit road. So quite a few drivers making their way down onto pit road as Kevin Thompson now battling with Justin McMahon for the lead. Thompson's going to have to tuck back in line. McMahon really running that high line here through turns 3 and 4. That's allowing Thompson to make up some time as they come down through the quad oval. We start lap 25 of 68. Thompson now with the position down to the inside through turns 3 and 4 and moved Kevin Thompson up into the lead as it looks like he's going to clear Justin McMahon off of turn number 4. It's our third different leader of the race. McMahon now has Mike Hayes trying to take a look back down to the inside, but McMahon trying to get something going back up on that high side. He's side by side again with Kevin Thompson. And Steve Gerber and Randall Barnett both on pit road as well. You see their names down at the bottom. This is your first time joining us. That pit stop ticker down at the bottom will have the first 3 letters of the driver's name who comes onto pit road. When the word pit is flashing, that means they're on their way to their pit stall. When pit is solid, that means they're in their pit stall. When a time pops up on the screen, that is how long they've been stationary, or that's how long their pit stop was, as McMahon and Ricky Hudges make their way down pit road. And Tyler Honeycutt as well coming down pit road. So you see those pits flashing. That means they're on their way to their pit stall. Dwayne Honeycutt on pit road as well. Once we see those pits stop flashing, that means that, like you see McMahon right now in his pit stall, along with Ricky Hudges. Here comes Kevin Thompson down onto pit road. That's going to give the lead over to Mike Hayes. Now, Hudges is down and away. So is it McMahon. And when their name disappears off the screen, that means that they have left pit road. Christopher Simon down on pit road, along with Donnie Honeycutt as well. And here comes Mike Hayes down onto pit road. It's going to give the lead over to DJ Honeycutt. So drivers not able to make it all the way to the halfway stage. As now DJ Honeycutt makes his way down onto pit road. Christopher Leftwich right behind as well. So that's going to give the lead over to Mike Leftwich. As we work lap 31 of 68. And it sounds like Leftwich might be saving a little bit of fuel here. You're right along here with Mike Leftwich. Yeah, really up now. He's going to come down pit road. Almost loses it coming down onto pit road. Able to get that slowed down. Now Jeremiah Stutzman is going to take over the lead, and he was one of the first drivers on pit road. Looks like he only took 2 tires. That's why he's out in front of Adam Gardner by a second. It looks like he is the only driver that has taken 2 tires. So next time by will be the final lap of the stage, as the halfway stage. And right now, Jeremiah Stutzman out in front over Adam Gardner, Kevin Powell, Kevin Thompson, Christopher Simon, Ricky Hudges, Joey Beck, Mike Hayes, Jeff Wimmer, and Daniel Wilkerson. That will be your top 10 as we cross the halfway mark. Of course, our halfway stage sponsor, Tiffany Leftwich. From wax and warmers to oils and soap, Pink Zebra has you covered. To place an order, visit our halfway sponsor, Tiffany Leftwich page at pinkzebrahome.com/sprinklebutterflies or click the link below down in the description. So Jeremiah Stutzman continues to lead just past halfway. Adam Gardner, though, running him down on those 4 tires. Looks like 4 tires is definitely a little bit quicker than 2 tires. Christopher Simon back here in traffic as well. He's got Kevin Powell in front and Joey Beck right behind. Ricky Hudges right here in this mix as well. Excuse me, as Simon goes right around Powell. And Beck trying to get through here as well. Hard racing for these 5 drivers as they come down the backstretch. Beck going to move himself up into the 4th position as he gets around Christopher Simon. Sets his sight on the 21 of Kevin Thompson, currently in the 3rd position. Mike Hayes and Kevin Powell continue to race side by side, but Hayes is going to be too strong out down on that low side. He's going to take over that 7th position. Back up front, Jeremiah Stutzman has Adam Gardner running him down. And Adam Gardner is going to get right around Jeremiah Stutzman to take the lead. These 2 drivers are currently 3.5 seconds ahead of Kevin Thompson. Thompson has the 85 of Joey Beck right behind him. As Beck's going to look up to the high side and try to take that 3rd position away as they go down into turns 1 and 2. Beck with the advantage on the low side. He's going to slide around the 21 of Thompson. And even though these 2 are battling like they are, they're catching our leaders as the interval up front is now just over 2 seconds. As we see, Beck has consistently been running a little bit faster lap times than Jeremiah Stutzman, and Andrew Hayes and Justin McMahon are back on pit road. Actually, McMahon has been on pit road for 7 minutes now, so I think McMahon may have had some issues. Either sped on pit road or something that's kept him down on pit road. Looks like he has parked it for the evening. As now John Beck has Joey Beck, has caught Jeremiah Stutzman, and he's going to take over that second position. Kevin Thompson trying to roll through here as well. And Beck is quickly running down our race leader, Adam Gardner. And when they cross the line this time, we'll have just 25 laps to go. After this one's over, don't forget to join us right back here at 9:30 Eastern as the SCSRA Maze Construction Truck Series will take on New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the final race of their regular season. As Joey Beck trying to look to the high side of Adam Gardner to take over the lead with just 25 laps to go. And Beck is going to easily slide around Gardner. So move Joey Beck up into the lead. Sean Thompson wishes Kevin Thompson good luck. Kevin currently runs back. Actually, he's on pit road, so I take that back. He's coming down for his final pit stop. Along with Adam Gardner just coming down pit road as well. Kevin Powell down on the pit road. Jeremiah Stutzman is on pit road. For what will be the final pit stop of the race. And unless you're saving a ton of fuel right now, there's no way that you're going to be able to make it to the end. Christopher Simon makes his way down on the pit road. Jason Miz also makes his way down on the pit road. So Joey Buck continues to lead over Mike Hayes by just over half a second. That's back to Ricky Hudges, 2.5 seconds back. Chris Leftwich and DJ Honeycutt make up your top 5, but one more round of pit stops left to be made. They're almost 3 wide. Honeycutt tried to make it 3 wide there. Thought better of it as Ricky Hudges now makes his way down onto pit road. And DJ Honeycutt trying to run down Chris Leftwich for that 3rd position. Donnie Honeycutt also on pit road, followed by Daniel Wilkerson on pit road as well. We have just 20 laps to go. When is Joey Beck going to come down pit road? Is he going to take tires? Going to take 2? Take fuel only? We'll see here. As most of our drivers have taken 4 tires and fuel. We'll see if anybody decides to gamble with just 2. Saw Jeremiah Stutzman do it. Jeremiah Stutzman did it in the first stint. He was able to take the lead and able to stay up towards the top 5. So, see if anybody else makes that move as well. Chris Leftwich, Steve Gerber, and Jeffrey Wimmer all down on pit road now as well for the final time. So just 5, we'll make that 4 cars left to pit as Tyler Honeycutt makes his way down on the pit road. Ooh, a lot of damage to the right side of Tyler's truck as well. Looks like he's been up into the wall. Doesn't look like it's really slowing him down too much. as your top 4 have yet to come down pit road. As I mentioned, even with slowing down, these drivers who are out on the racetrack still are about 3 seconds slower than the drivers who have come down pit road. So there's no advantage to really staying out right now, other than to hope for a yellow. As we see, Mike Hayes has run down Joey Beck. And Hayes trying to take a look down to the inside. And DJ Honeycutt now on pit road. And now Mike Hayes makes his way down onto pit road. DJ Honeycutt just leaving pit road. So that's going to leave just Joey Beck and Dwayne Honeycutt left there out on the racetrack, yet to pit. So far, only one driver took 2 tires on this round of pit stops. That was Chris Leftwich, who currently runs back in the 8th position. And we see Adam Gardner right here trying to work around the 85 Gardner. Kevin Thompson right behind him as well. They will be the leaders when Beck does indeed come down pit road to pit. And oh, Beck up into the wall. Slight damage though to the 85, able to keep going. Doesn't look like he did too much damage to that machine. And Dwayne Honeycutt now makes his way down onto pit road, so just Joey Beck left out there to pit. Now it looks like Beck might be coming down pit road this. No, he's going to stay out another lap. So how much fuel is in that 85? He was last on pit road on lap 29. As this time by, we'll be taking 10 laps to go. And here comes Joey Beck down onto pit road. So that's going to give the lead over to Adam Gardner. Gardner makes his way down the backstretch. Right behind, we see Kevin Thompson and Christopher Simon in this mix as well. The lap truck, the 63 of Randall Barnett in this mix as well. And as they come back across the stripe, Adam Gardner is going to officially take the lead of the race. Kevin Thompson, though, trying to find that lead. And here comes Joey Beck making his way back onto the racetrack. He did take 4 tires, and he's currently back in the 11th position. down into turn number 3. Thompson trying to take over the lead on the high side. Adam Gardner down on the low side. And when they come across stripe this time, we'll have just 8 laps to go. And Thompson's going to slide down in front of Adam Gardner to take the lead with just 8 laps to go. Gardner's got that lap car between him and Christopher Simon. Oh, never mind. The lap truck just got up into the wall. That allows Simon to get on by. Now, can Simon have anything to say about this race here? He's currently running down our 2 leaders as Thompson comes through the quad oval to 6 laps to go. Chris Leftwich all over the back bumper of Kevin Powell, trying to take over that 6th position. As Thompson continues to lead, and Randall Barnett has made his way down onto pit road. And Chris Leftwich now to the high side, trying to move himself into that 6th position. And he will, in fact, clear Kevin Powell as they come off of turn number 2. Back up front, Kevin Thompson leading Adam Gardner by 0.3 of a second. Christopher Simon, though, running down Gardner, trying to take over that 2nd position. We have just 5 laps to settle it here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Jeffrey Wimmer back here. This is a battle for 12th. Steve Gerber has it. Wimmer wants it. He's all over the back bumper of Gerber with just 5 laps to go. Can he get around to move himself one more position? Down to the stripe, the field comes. Just 4 more laps to go here in the Group 6 Interactive 102. And Joey Beck driving like he's got a chip on his shoulder. He's got the freshest tires on the track. He's now moved himself up into the 9th position, but I think it's a little too late, as he's currently a 2.5 behind Kevin Powell, as DJ Honeycutt just moved around Kevin Powell to take over that 7th position. And we've got a battle for the lead as Mike Hayes wasn't even on my radar. All of a sudden, he's up here battling for the lead. Oh, the lap truck of Michael Leftwich. Oh, Adam Gardner up into the wall. Gardner backwards on the backstretch. Down off the racing surface. No, there's the caution, is out. Folks, this is going to change everything as we have a wreckage rewind. So we saw the lap truck of Leftwich up on the high side, and Gardner just misjudged where Mike Leftwich was. He gets up and over on his side. Leftwich gets heavy damage there as well. And, Jeremiah Stutzman gets a little piece. But Gardner got the worst of that. And it looks like Mike Leftwich smoking pretty heavily as well. I think, it looks like Adam Gardner's motor expired here going into turn number 3. So, unfortunately for Gardner, went from leading the race to out of the race in just a couple lap period. But this is going to set up a green, white, checkered. It's also going to allow Kevin Thompson's tires to cool off a little bit. He's going to be on even playing ground with the 99 of Mike Hayes. Again, if you're just tuning in here tonight, we want to thank you for joining us here in the Doghouse Racing League, Shoney's Truck Series, Group 6 Interactive 102. Group 6 is a Vermont web design, SEO, and digital marketing team. They're proud to be a local Vermont marketing agency. They're also available remotely for marketing services anywhere in the United States and internationally. You can check out the link below in the description to check out Group 6 Interactive. Also, if you're just joining us, you're seeing that on the screen, the Adam Strong logo in the bottom right corner. Unfortunately, if you were with us last week, we know that the race was dedicated to Adam Looney. Unfortunately, he did lose his battle with cancer. And we do want to tribute him for the rest of the season with that Adam Strong logo. Will be on the broadcast all season long. Daniel Wilkerson and Randall Barnett both running the Adam Strong paint jobs. And our thoughts go out to all the family and friends of Adam Looney after fighting a brave battle of cancer, and unfortunately was not able to win that fight. But if you do want to donate to the family to help cover medical expenses or anything else, there is a link down in the description to the GoFundMe page. You can check that out also below down in the description. Of course, we've got a green-white checker here to settle it here at Charlotte. A couple drivers making their way down pit road, getting tires for this final run, seeing if that can make a difference. Jason Miz, Mike Leftwich, Adam Gardner, both of those drivers were involved in that incident. But Jason Miz on pit road getting tires, along with Tyler Honeycutt was just on pit road getting tires as well. So we'll see if those tires can play a difference with this short green-white checker run. Of course, don't forget to join us after this one's over for the SCSRA Truck Series as they take on New Hampshire International Speedway for their final, or New Hampshire Motor Speedway, excuse me. That's my home track. I should know that. As they take on their final race of the regular season before the playoffs start. Of course, their chase will start next week. So check out the Maze Construction Truck Series right after this one at 9:30 Eastern. Of course, don't forget to check out all of our great sponsors in the description below as well, including our halfway sponsor, Tiffany Leftwich. There's a link down there to her web store, as well as Group 6 Interactive, RaceEPI.com, IntensityBroadcasting.com, and of course our great partner, The Butt Kicker, for all your racing and gaming haptic needs, as well as the subwoofers that you can put inside your couch or around your couch to help you feel music and movies as well. So to check out the full line of Butt Kicker products, go on over to thebuttkicker.com. So Kevin Thompson's going to start on the inside, Mike Hayes on the outside, Jeremiah Stutzman, Christopher Simon in row number 2, and Kevin Powell and Chris Leftwich in row number 3 as the field makes their way through turns 3 and 4. Pace car getting ready to take that hard left-hand turn onto pit road. And Kevin Thompson's going to lead him down to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is back in the air. Great jump for Kevin Thompson. That puts Mike Hayes at a disadvantage as he's got Jeremiah Stutzman right there to the outside. They're 4 wide in the back with DJ Honeycutt, Kevin Powell. That was Joey Beck forcing it 4 wide into turn number 1. He's already up to the 7th position as they come down the backstretch. And they're still 3 wide down into turn number 3. Kevin Thompson leads over Mike Hayes as they come down to the white flag. Kevin Powell stuck up on the high side of Ricky Hudges. White flag is in the air. We have just one more lap to go. Joey Beck already down to the inside of DJ Honeycutt. He's going to take a look down to the inside. Christopher Simon to move himself up into the top 3. Does he have enough, though, coming down the backstretch for the final time to run down Mike Hayes? As they come down the backstretch, Kevin Thompson out in front. Here comes Hayes, though, trying to make a run to the outside of Thompson as they come off turn number 4. Hayes on the outside, but Thompson's going to slide up in front as they come down to the stripe. Kevin Thompson's going to win by a nose here at Charlotte. Mike Hayes going to come home in second. Joey Beck with a great run here on that final lap, taking tires, making it 4 wide, aggressive restart, but gets himself up into the top 3. DJ Honeycutt brings it home in 4th, and Christopher Simon rounds out your top 5. But how about Kevin Thompson here getting the win, holding off a hard-charging Mike Hayes as he makes his way down into the front stretch. And he's going to celebrate his victory here in the Group 6 Interactive 102. Kara Kinder says, great finish. It was a fantastic finish, Kinder. Sean Thompson giving the thumbs up as his boy Kevin has just come home with the win here tonight. As Kevin burns it down here. Half on the pavement, half on the AstroTurf. As Kevin Thompson celebrates a very hard-fought victory here tonight at Charlotte. Let's take a look at the results. We see Kevin Thompson getting the win. Mike Hayes, Joey Beck, DJ Honeycutt, and Christopher Simon, your top 5. Kevin Powell brings it home in 6th. Ricky Hudges in 7th. Jeremiah Stutzman brings it home 8th. Daniel Wilkerson in the Adam Strong truck in 9th. And Chris Leftwich in 10th. 11th, Tyler Honeycutt. Dwayne Honeycutt in 12th. Jason Miz brings it home 13th. Jeffrey Wimmer and Donnie Honeycutt, your top 15. 16th was Steve Gerber. 17th, Leander Johnson. Adam Gardner comes home in 18th. 19th was Mike Leftwich and Randall Barnett round out your top 20. Then Andrew Hayes, Justin McMahon, Eric Peck, and Jonathan Jennings round out the field here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And yes, both Adam Strong trucks did make their way into the top 10 tonight. As we get ready to talk to our top 3, starting with your 3rd place finisher, Joey Beck. Joey, you got Josh up in the booth. You got me?
I got a copy.
Man, a great run here tonight. Wild finish, taking it 4 wide on that restart to get your momentum rolling and get yourself up into the top 3. Tires really made a difference here tonight. And as soon as that caution came out, did you know that you were going to hit pit road and take tires and try to salvage the best finish you could?
I actually didn't take tires because I was in first during that pit cycle, and I pitted with like 10 laps to go, and I had, guess, like 6-7 lap fresher tires, and I was, during that little 10 lap green flag run, I was getting like 2 seconds, 3 seconds on the leader. So I knew when that caution came out, I was like, I'm gonna have a shot here, and I did, but it just didn't go our way.
Gotcha. I thought you came down pit road to take fresh rubber, but still, those little bit fresher tires really made the difference out there as you were flying. You were the only driver on the last lap in the 30s still. Talk about that pit strategy, though. You kind of stayed out a lot longer than everybody else. Was that by design, or were you kind of hoping to catch a caution, or what was the thought behind that?
No, it was by design because whenever that first pit stop happened, I was one of the last cars that pitted, and that's how I took the lead because I had fresher tires. So I tried it again. I don't know. I took 4 tires and I lost like 10 seconds on the leaders, and I got it all the way back down to 4 seconds. So,
Well, an awesome run here tonight, Joey. Getting yourself on the podium. Before you let you go, anyone want to thank, any shout outs you got to give here tonight?
yeah, I want to thank my good buddy Keegan.
Awesome, man. Well, again, congratulations on the third place finish here tonight, and good luck the rest of the season. Sure, we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
So that was your third place finisher, Joey Beck. Let's bring in your second place finisher, Mike Hayes. Mike, you got Josh up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, a great run for you tonight. Up at the front, kind of fall to the back a little bit on pit cycle. Able to drive yourself back up to the front. You weren't even on my radar that last run until you were passing, I think it was Christopher Simon for second place. Tires just seem to be the big player here tonight. About 10 lap fresher tires than those other guys. So was that kind of the strategy coming in, trying to stretch that last run as far as you could?
Well, originally the plan was to do that four tire stop at the beginning and then maybe do a splash and go at the end. But then I saw everybody else pitting. I'm like, man, if I take four tires here, I'm gonna fall way back. So I went ahead and took two tires and like half a tank of gas. And yeah, I guess everybody else maybe pitted before me and they had more worn out tires because it seemed like I was flying by everybody
Yeah,
for whatever reason.
yeah. Kevin Thompson made his final pit stop on 43. Uh, Christopher Simon on 45. Everyone else around 47. And he stretched it out to lap 54. So those 10 lap fresher tires, even though it was just two of them, definitely made the difference there. Were you kind of surprised that two tires worked as well as it did?
And it was super sketchy in the beginning, especially coming out of pit road. I almost looped it there a few times. But once you got like a few laps under green on them, I mean, it felt good. Like it felt better than having four fresh tires, to be honest.
Well, that late race caution came out. Did that concern you at all, or did you kind of wish it would have went green flag? It looked like you might have had him if it stayed green.
Yeah, the 60 car, I don't know. He went from like going up to speed, then all of a sudden he slowed down for whatever reason. I'm not 100% sure know why. But I had to get out of the gas to not run in the back of him, and then I think the 56 ended up getting into him there. But yeah, I wish it would have went green all the way for sure.
Well, a great run here tonight for you, regardless. Before I let you go, Mike, anyone you want to thank, any shots you got to give here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Doghouse for having the race. I always have a blast running these truck races. I love trucks. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting it. It's always fun to go back and watch all the races that you're in.
Awesome, man. Well, again, we appreciate the kind words. Good luck the rest of the season out. I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, Josh. Thank you.
Have a great night. As your second place finisher, Mike Hayes. Let's bring in your winner tonight, the driver of the 21 machine, Kevin Thompson. Kevin, you got Josh up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, I got you.
Man, great win here tonight. Kind of a tale of two different races there. It seemed like just the pit strategy really played a big factor into the race here tonight. And you pit a little bit earlier than Mike Hayes did. Before that yellow came out, were you a little concerned? Because it seemed like he was running you down pretty quickly there and Mike got by you there at the end if the yellow didn't come out.
Yeah, he would have went by me. I was gonna give it the bottom up to him. I knew he had fresher tires than me. I wasn't gonna hold him up. Just take my second place or third place and move on to next week. But luckily the caution come out and fought him off and got a good launch on that restart and just finished in front.
Yeah, with that caution coming out, did that kind of equalize things a little bit as well, letting you cool off your tires to kind of fight for the lead?
It did for turns 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 I started sliding and I just lost all grip.
Well, able to hold off and get the win here tonight, Kevin. So congratulations on that. Trying to repeat champion here in the truck series. So good luck the rest of the season out. Before I let you go, though, anyone you want to thank, any shots you got to give here tonight?
Yeah, for Daniel putting this on every week. I know he's going through a hard time, and prayers to his family. And for y'all calling a great race, to my family that watches every week. And one thing I want to say is, how about those Yankees?
Well, I know we agree on hockey, as I'm also a Colorado fan. Unfortunately, you're talking to a Massachusetts boy, so
Well,
go
I'm
Sox.
I'm calling that out because my stepmom and my grandmother's a Yankee fan. I'm a Braves fan.
Ah, there you go. Hey, that's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's a great rivalry. I'm one of the few Red Sox fans that actually respects the Yankees. So, but man, a great run here tonight for you again. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing the rest of the season plays out for you.
You too.
Have a great night. So there you have it. Your winner tonight, Kevin Thompson, getting the win here in the Group 6 Interactive 102. Again, thank you for joining us tonight, whether you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that like button, follow, and subscribe. Check out our web store at intensitybroadcasting.com. Check out all of our great sponsors down below. Also, don't forget to, if you can, check out the GoFundMe for the family of Adam Looney. Join us back here in about half hour time as the SCSRA Truck Series wraps up their regular season at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. That's going to be a great one, as well as our boy Atlee Atman Weiss would say, over